Today in this video, we are going to see how to handle online class on Zoom platform. Zoom is an online video conferencing tool in that we can able to handle our classes online. So we will see in this video the contents like waiting room and how to admit the students, those who are waiting in the waiting room, and how to share the screen. The screen may consist of a PPT or PDF or a drive or a whiteboard, and how to take attendance in Zoom, and how the annotation works in Zoom, and how the recording can be done in the Zoom video conference platform, and how the teacher can mute and unmute the students, and how can able to enable and disable the chat box. These are the contents that we are going to see. So basically a Zoom account, if you log in or sign up with your Gmail account, that is your personal account, it is set as a free or a basic user account. From that account, 100 participants may be able to participate in the video conferencing, and the meeting is limited to 40 minutes. That is, the meeting is of 30 minutes plus 10 minutes grace time. So 40 minutes can be uh, called for a meeting. And the many video conferencing features is enable like HD video and voice, dual screen capable, phone and computer call an option, and web conferencing features like desktop application sharing, personal room or meeting ID, scheduled meeting, and the host control. That is, a participant audio video screen sharing can be controlled by the host. These are the features that is available in the basic Zoom account. So this was what this interface looked like. Here, if you after sign in, this is the settings. If you press the settings, you will explore various features like this. That from the general to accessibility. Just we can explore one by one. If you take general and video audio, various features can be enabled and disabled with the help of the settings tab. So after entering into the Zoom meeting, this is how the screen interface looks like. See in the top right corner, if you take this shows the information, and this shows that Zoom meeting has been encrypted, and this gives you about the recording. That is, recording is automatically enabled in the Zoom platform, and you can able to pause and stop the recording also. And in the bottom, if you see, it is the meeting controls tab. Once you have started or joined a meeting, the host has access rights of the meeting controls located at this bottom of the meeting window. And in the meeting controls tab, we can see is an audio, video, and here it shows the participants, chat, share screen, and here pause or stop recording. That is, here the recording is done. You can able to pause or stop the recording here, and here you can able to end the meeting. The main and most important part in any video conferencing is tool is always you have your audio muted and video should be turned off, so your network bandwidth will be running in a smooth interface. So, after inviting the particular participant to your Zoom meeting, once they wishes to enter into your conference or a class, you have to admit them. So, whenever they click the join link, this message displays in the host interface. Here, the message admit should be enabled so that the particular participant or the student will enter into this conferencing room. Or else, if you want to see the waiting room, this waiting room looks like this. How many participants are waiting will be here, and how many participants inside the meeting will be displayed in the down. And in the bottom of that waiting room, you can see this particular option called invite. If you click this invite, this invitation link will be shared to all of your students. And whenever the student enter into the participant, by default, you can mute them. This button of it is enabled. Automatically, when they are entering, their audio will be muted, so that your meeting or your class or your lecture will not be disturbed by them. It will run smoothly. Next important feature on Zoom is annotations and whiteboard. You can able to share a white screen, whiteboard, PPT, PDF, etc. If you choose this whiteboard, like math teachers, physics, or chemistry teachers, if they use this whiteboard, like this, what the annotation tab look like. By using this draw by stamp, eraser format, you can able to draw and explain like a blackboard. Since it has been in digital, it's called as whiteboard. And another important feature in Zoom is to take attendance in Zoom. With the help of the chat box option in Zoom, the teacher can able to take the attendance. For that, they have to do one setting in the chat box. By pressing these three dots, a small dialog box will appear. In that, they have to enable the option post only, so that the messages will turn privately. It will only return to the host. After that, they can go to the chat that is being saved in the folder, and they can convert it into Excel so that the attendance can be taken. We will see in the demo now. Likewise, it will store the time source, the attendance at the time whenever they are in the meeting. It shows that by their name. Now we will enter into the demo. We have opened the Zoom platform, and as you see, there will be four options like this: home, chat, meetings, and contacts in the main tab. And then here, if you see in the interface, you can able to see new meeting, join, schedule, and share screen. You can arrange a meeting by selecting the option new meeting directly, or you can schedule a meeting. Schedule a meeting means if you want to conduct your online class tomorrow, you can click schedule, and here you can type the online class for like this. You can type for which department or for which class, so and so as your topic, and you can now select the date. For example, tomorrow if you have class by 10 a.m. and select as 10 a.m. and by default, since it is a free account, the duration is of 30 minutes. And if you select for more than 30 minutes, you will get a message like this: your Zoom basic plan has a 40-minute time limit on a meeting. The 3 or more participants. If you want your time limit should be exceeded, you have to upgrade. Like this message will be displayed. So by default, it is a 30 minutes meeting. And the meeting ID option, you can choose either generate automatically or you can use this personal meeting ID. The password is like this. If the host can, video should be off and participants off. Like this, whatever information you need, and you can click on schedule. If you click on schedule, the meeting will be taken to the Google Calendar. As you already know, the Google Calendar application is used to schedule a meeting. Here it will all take you like this. Now you can able to pass this information to your students, this meeting link, meeting ID and password, and click on save. Now you come back to your Zoom window. 30 minutes like this information has been saved, so that by tomorrow 10 o'clock you will going to start your class. And next is directly, now you want to start a meeting, you can click on new meeting. This is what the interface as we saw in the previous slides. Like this interface looks. This is the information, that is Zoom meeting, and this the link should be copied. So since I have arranged this meeting suddenly, I am copying this link information, I am passing to the participants. So I am choosing the mail so that the participant can join. I am clicking send. Meanwhile, we will see about this interface. This option is the encrypted information, showing that the safest Zoom is secured platform, and this shows about your recording. That is, now this meeting has been recording. You can able to pause and you can able to stop. and here it shows the audio that is being unmuted, and this shows video is also off. As it is said in the slide, whenever the participant enters, both audio and video, if it is being off, the condition is good for the network bandwidth. And this shows the participants, number of participants. Since nobody has been entered till now, only the host myself is in the meeting now. And this shows your chat window, like what this chat window looks. And this is your share screen option. You can share that there is one participant can share at a time. If you want to allow two participants, you can choose multiple participants, and this is a share screen option. You can choose your screen, your whiteboard, or your iPad, or your mail, Chrome, or your PowerPoint, or your Excel, anything you can share. And this is the pause and stop recording. This is your reactions showing in your meeting. And since we will wait for the participant to enter into a meeting, meanwhile we will see the other two types of options that is available. The participant will already we have sent a mail to the participant to enter, and in that if you see this mute all option, see one person is asking to enter into this meeting room. If I click admit, that person will enter. So I am clicking admit. That person is going to join in our meeting. So totally two participants in the meeting. So the participants count shows two. That is, one is the host and one is the participant. I can also make these options available to the participant, like ask them to start their video. I can make them as a host. I can rename their name, and again I can ask them to go to the waiting room, and I can able to remove them. So totally, if whenever they enter, I need them to be muted. I can choose this option: mute participants upon entry, or allow participants to unmute themselves. So like this, various options are available for the host, for the participant. You can just explore these options. So the next and main important we will see about the screen sharing. They can choose anything. And next as we will see about taking attendance. Sorry, in the screen share we will see the whiteboard. If you click on whiteboard and ask to share, your screen now looks like this. This is the annotation box which is allowed to you to draw something. Since if you're a math stuff, you can write a math equation like this. Since I'm using mouse, somewhat it will look like that, or you can draw a diagram like this. It enables and it process like this. Whatever you need, you can draw, and if you want, you can erase it. You can clear it, and you can use like this as a whiteboard by the screen sharing option. Now, for taking attendance, the main important concept in Zoom online classes, we want to know that whether the students is very attentive in our class, so that we will make them to mark their attendance. For that, one option you have to do is by default, if you take chat option, two option is enabled to everyone, so that whatever we type, that is being visible by all participants or all the students in the meeting. So to take attendance purpose, we just clicking the streak button and choosing this to host only. So whatever message typed by the student, that will be sent only to the host. So now we will see the demo of taking attendance. The participant want to say their name as, and they have to type like this. See this participant CRD privately send a message to host like by putting their name and saying as present. Now what we want to do is this message save chat, you have to enable it, and you can choose the image as showing folder. You can see this notepad meeting saved chat. You click on that. See this information, that is chat information is saved in the notepad file. I can see from here that from this time, that is from this 9:17:25, this particular person is giving information to the host privately with their name as present. So Devi is a particular participant name and present is saying that she is present to the class. Likewise, you want to intimate to your students using this chat window, they have to send a message to you by saying their name present, so that you can able to download that as a supporting document for the attendance purpose. It indicates the time of their attendance also. You can ask them to give their attendance at the middle of starting of the class or middle of the class or at the ending of the class. It depends upon the teacher requirement. Likewise, the Zoom app you can able to use for taking online class effectively. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.